Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Total War Warhammer. So, we have one mission left. Basically, we just gotta get to the north, get in some trouble. I think that 78 chivalry is gonna happen almost in spite of us. Like, we do not have to put any effort into this at all. In the meantime, what can go wrong? Well, we could lose these armies. That would be an acceptable failure. Or, the other thing that could go wrong is we could lose control of home. And I think that's not an acceptable failure. So we should dedicate all of our resources at this point in the game toward just making sure home is safe. So our primary concerns are, first of all, we're being raided by goat people. We're going to have that under control any moment now.
I protect Bretonia.
Actually, let's just have her... Let's not take any chances of anything dumb happening. Let's get him. The other thing we need to do is make sure that we have a couple of decent recruiting stations. So we have Marienburg has access to all the horses, Bordeleaux has access to all the foot soldiers, and Paravan, which is just sort of in the middle of the country, is the only place that I didn't tear up the recruiting buildings. I figured this would be a good spot to sort of rush them to anywhere, and also it can serve as a front against the wood elves if they get a little froggy. So we should probably make sure that we get this stuff upgraded. This also needs to... Oh, that can't go up. Shoot. Do I want to tear this down? This is where the computer had built the smithy. Do I want to tear this down? Yeah, we don't need... If I'm going to leave this region in Venerate the Lady mode, which I probably am, it doesn't need a tap house. So let's demolish this and this. We'll build up a new smithy over here, and this will just be a place where we can recruit, like, all of the units. That'll be the idea. Except, I guess, we can... The siege units and the archers can... still come from Bordeleaux. That's fine. So what do we want to build here? I guess we could just build income structures. Oh, we could build breeder stables. And that way the units we recruit here are cheaper and better. Yeah, that seems reasonable. We have about $1 billion left. The other thing that we can do to be ready for trouble is just upgrade our money-making buildings everywhere. Upgrading Corone is actually a lot of extra money, because it upgrades the value of the buildings in this province and in all adjacent provinces, and that means Marienburg. So every time we upgrade Corone, we get just it's a little bit of extra money from adjacent provinces, but still. Marienburg is producing so much money that... it's probably worth it. We also, like I said, want to make sure that we are upgrading our money outputting buildings. I'm less concerned about upgrading trade buildings than I am upgrading our direct value buildings. Let's make sure that we're working on all of these. I mean, I guess the trade buildings do still increase the amount of money we have. Does Montfort need to be... I guess we should try to get walls on Montfort just in case, so probably we need to go ahead and care about upgrading the main structure. Because remember, we're Bretonian, we get walls just from having a level 3 main structure. You already have your income building, and we don't have a resource we could be getting? No. Okay. Where else do we have upgrades? I'm not going to worry too much about that. We're 4 turns off of being able to max out Castle Carcassonne. I don't know that that's necessarily worth the amount of money it costs. Okay. Alright, well, I feel like we've done pretty much what we can do here. Does Corone need to be able to produce troops? Or should I tear out this stuff? You know what, it's fine. Let's try to get this upgraded so that it can produce, foot squires, and that'll be fine. So we have 2 functional armies at home, and we have Alberic here waiting, ready to produce another one. Alright, the worst thing that could happen would be for us to lose control of Marienburg. The second worst thing that could happen would be for us to lose control of everything else. Chaos dudes are probably going to have to spend a lot of time fighting through the other players, so I'm hopeful that we're just gonna... Wow, that's a lot of tree man. I'm hopeful that we're just going to be able to get up north and fight our battle. And then, honestly, we probably will... By then, we probably will have 1,000 chivalry from, like, fighting invaders and, you know, just accumulating plus chivalry traits and stuff. Alright, buddy.
Your coming was foretold.
Goatmen, you have screwed up now. Let's get mounts on all of our paladins.
You seek prophecy.
And we'll just ride up on this dude.
What is your behest?
Actually, I should have... Okay, yeah, she can reach him.
Assume them. For the king.
Alright, I'm not even sure if they have more armies than this. These little Beastmen factions often only have, like, 1 or 2 armies, so it's possibly the case that we're just going to be able to kill this guy. Oh, no.
We have met before.
Okay, she has enough move. Oh, but I think that the other army is not quite in reinforcement range.
Prophetess.
I don't know their army needs to be in reinforcement range in order for us to win this battle.
I know the
But I want us to win this battle with the smallest possible number of casualties. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not the elf. Okay, the banners are blowing in front of each other. Yeah, we want to win with the smallest possible number of casualties because we, of course, want to be maximum preparedness for other armies. Okay, we've gained the blessing of the lady. Is that the army that attacked gained the blessing? Okay.
devotee of the lady.
You should probably pick up a spell. We have Wissen's Wild Form, which is a pretty good buff. So, high chance opponent will resist damage. That doesn't sound that great. Or, armor-piercing damage, good penetration, effective at all ranges. But, you know, be careful not to shoot it through your friends. That seems like a good way to go. So how do we want to position our armies? I guess... Oh, there's another... Wow, there's another Redhorn tribe army, and it actually burned down one of the Estalian settlements. Why don't we direct ourselves in that way?
If you desire it,
Because there's a chance that they will go south and keep fighting Estalians. Estalians, maybe? But I think it's more likely that they're going to come for us. And hopefully us wiping out this faction will, yeah, things are getting better with the elves already. I mean, we're still going to be extremely hostile. I think I didn't move my boats. I'm so distracted. Okay. That's fine, you know? It's interesting that his armies are striking so deep. Like, he's leaving tons of territory. Has he maybe, like, identified weak areas and he's just gonna run straight for them? You would think that he wouldn't have the vision necessary to do something like that. Yes, a defensive alliance I will take. I don't like military alliances for all of the reasons I've said so many times, but a defensive alliance is fine. Wow, they burned Erengrad. That would be a neat thing to hold. I don't know that it is really possible, but it would be neat. The port at Erengrad is worth just as much as the port at Marienburg. It's just in a much more dangerous position. And we did, in fact, see that Redhorn tribe army move this way. So let's go get them. We need to try to get our income up, man. So let's keep working on these industry buildings. Oh, Castle Artois probably doesn't need to be able to build troops. So we'll tear that down. That's money that we can pour into the construction projects elsewhere. Actually, hold on. How much money does it take to upgrade this? Oh, it's locked because Corona isn't the right level yet. Alright, let's work on our income first. I'm not going to bother upgrading the trade buildings. Okay, Montfort can go to level 3 right now. I'm not going to bother upgrading the trade buildings, but 3920. I just put something in. Actually, I want this built. But I can pull an upgrade off of Oh, this one's partially finished. Let's pull an upgrade off of something that I just put on. I put it on. Oh no, wait. I want new weaving houses to be constructed. I just want to stop and upgrade that I've already... Actually, are these all upgrades that I just clicked in? There we go. There's an upgrade I just put down. Okay. It's important that Paravan function as a recruiting post.
You seek the lady's favor. I go forth.
Okay, we are remembering to head out.
Very well.
It is worth noting that if we fail in our endeavor here, and we end up getting to 1,000 chivalry first, being at 1,000 chivalry... Oh no, we already have the unit gain per turn, the unit XP gain per turn. I thought it came at 1,000. Okay, never mind. The thing I was about to say is not entirely accurate. Alright, so we won't recruit an army under Albrecht if we don't have to, but if these Chaos dudes get too much closer, I might start up, because I'm getting worried. I guess we don't really have that much income. No. No, that's okay. Actually, is he losing that war? I should figure that out. Because if he's actually winning that war, then we might be able to declare war on them for him, get some approval out of it, and not really suffer any losses. Although I guess I'm actually at the highest level of diplomatic status I want to be with him anyway, so maybe I don't need any approval. If I get more approval with him, he's just going to ask us for military alliances all the time, forever. Let's take a look, though. Let's see what the situation is like over in Estalia, or in Sylvania. We should be able to see where his troops are. Can we... Yeah, there we go. Let's speed this up a little bit. So what's the story over here? The story over here is that he has a lot of armies. Oh, wait, how many armies does he have in total? Does he just have no armies? He doesn't have anybody on home defense? With the Chaos Warriors where they are? I think he should probably pull back. The Vampire War can wait, man. Alright, well, we need one more turn on that. Does it make sense to do anything other than build economics buildings? I don't think so. Okay, so let's just get upgrades. Each one of these upgrades is 75 plus 50% income. It takes quite a while for them to pay off the cost at that rate, but improving our income is valuable. So we really, really need to be able to... Believe it or not, I don't think we have enough troops on the payroll yet. We potentially need to be able to employ a lot more. Oh, and setting that map option to fast has also made troop movement during our own turn faster. Actually, I should have done that long ago. That seems pretty good. Alright, so what's happening down south? Let's see if we can find these Redhorn dudes.
My journey continues.
Oh, you know what? They stealth.
Onwards in her name.
I guess let's just be near each other so that they can't surprise us. They have a couple of hidden movement modes, I believe. So we are not necessarily going to be able to see them. We're going to have to wait for them to expose themselves. You know what else we should do is we should check and make sure that our lords have the right equipment and the right followers and stuff. I still don't want any of your military alliances. Okay, we saw that Redhorn army very briefly there. The king decrees that the forces of chaos be stopped. So we now have minus attrition from chaos territory. And some other minor bonuses. These actually are not very good bonuses. I kind of wish these were better, because chaos is, I think, one of the tougher fights for a lot of factions. Well, we can get the bonus against Beastmen.
Who wishes the grail?
So I saw that guy.
Taking my
I kind of want to... Like, I kind of want to get this taken care of, because...
I have seen the way.
Oh, that's a Stallion territory.
Your man gods and dubious masters have no place.
Man gods? What does that mean? Alright, whatever.
What do you seek?
I will trespass against you.
I have seen your heart.
This is kind of like leapfrogging, trying to reveal him without stepping too far out away from the other army.
Your will?
Because this is where we saw him, right?
Seers.
Yeah. Alright.
My lady calls.
We are pretty much blocking the entire way. So he can't easily get into our lands. He could try moving through the underway, but we might intercept him. Okay, the Chaos Warriors are turning back to fight Karlberg. Oh, hey. Or not Karlberg, but Midland. I don't know why I said Karlberg. But not all of them. Some of them are striking pretty deep. I'm actually starting to get a little worried. I kind of want this this Beastman thing to wrap up. And the Estalian settlement burns once more. Well, at least they had to reveal themselves to do that. Negative growth in... Okay, whatever. I don't think that matters. Can we reach that army this turn? Oh, we can, just barely.
I deem your quest worthy. Her
Alright, so
will
move as
guide
close as you can.
Bretonia.
Well, let's do this. He's going to run.
My steps are guided.
And then we do this.
My path is clear.
you seek the lady.
So we stand in each other's reinforcement circles,
I shall
and
go.
we completely block the path. And now the only way for him to get out is to try to underway past us, and if he goes for it, we have that interception chance. I'm confident that we will get this under control. Okay, we actually have enough population that we could finish growing Carcassonne now if we had the money. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure that's a thing that I think is worthwhile. So we need to get this upgraded at 5880, and we need to get this upgraded at a huge, huge amount. There's not really a way that I can generate too much more money, because I have taxes up in the regions that are producing the most money. Yeah, 364, 730. This is a place where we can put taxes up. Actually, we could put taxes up here, but this is the region that most needs to venerate the lady because of all the vampire corruption. This region's making pretty good money. Yeah. Man, look at that. That is ridiculous. Man, so I guess it would be a good idea to turn up taxes in some places. You know what we could do here in the Forest of Arden is build a tap house. Because we don't need to increase the control in our adjacent provinces by very much before we can turn taxes back up on all of them. So yeah, let's do this. That's 1470. That will mean we don't have enough money to upgrade anything else. That's fine, we can bank a little bit. I could upgrade some of my... Hold on. We're making 1387 from trade. Let's see exactly what that difference is. So right now it's 1387 from trade. We're not going to make any other changes to our trade. I forgot to assign people to my... Ooh, that guy's actually right outside our land. Our armies need to get home.
Welcome
to the men of the hammer.
Honestly, that's enough gold that I thought about it for a moment.
The lady grant.
They're only at war with people that I'm already at war with. Fine. You know what? We're going to start accepting these things. I think we're in the phase of the game where people are mostly worried about chaos, so screw it. There's a glut of leftovers following a great feast. The peasants grumble about hunger and starving, but aren't they always? What to do with this surplus, then? Well, my, the part of me that you might call a soul immediately cries out, give it to the peasants. But we don't really need any growth. And bonus money from trade would be pretty good. Alright, we're role-playing a Bretonnian noble, which is to say a horrible, horrible person. So we're giving it to the craftsman. Okay, let's make sure we... Well, hold on. Is that the next thing I want to do? We have the ability to hire foot squires pretty much everywhere. There's no reason to upgrade this until the armory's finished anyway. Man, plus money from trade is really good for us. So maybe we just pour this money back into improving industry. Okay. That should be good. And we are now at 1,867 gold from trade. Actually, hold on. I might have some of those dudes that can give you trade bonuses not equipped or something. I do have a scarecrow banner. Okay, there are no... The reason is there are no meaningful people for you to equip. But even so, the scarecrow banner might be better off on somebody else. I guess it only affects flying units. Yeah, whatever. Okay, ships, shiplords.
Champion of the lady.
Luan, what do you... Oh, wow. Tax rate plus 12% in the local province. That could be more useful. What about the heroes in your employ? Oh. That's handy. Okay, but it looks like there's actually not much stuff unequipped.
The lion.
Just as well. Ooh, actually, Luen's much faster than Raymond is, so we might want to make Raymond move first next turn and have Luen only move within range of Raymond.
Your behest.
He got away. Ugh. Alright, well, we gotta get... I don't have time to hunt for him anymore. We gotta go defend ourselves against chaos, I think. And it's good that we're getting our income up, because we really are gonna have to... We're gonna have to fund another army, probably under Alberic. Okay, they're spending some time attacking Nuln. That's good for us. Nuln is where all the best engineers and gunsmiths are, and so I believe Nuln has access to a special building that makes it harder to capture, like adds extra cannons to their garrison and stuff. So they'll probably have to devote a couple of armies to Nuln. Oh, the guy backed off of Nuln right away. Really? Thelman Ingerson? Okay. Weird. Thelman Ingerson suicided himself against us. Yeah, this, Benny Hill mode definitely should have been activated long ago. Okay.
Traveling the land.
Your coming was foretold.
I'm gonna be super annoyed when those goat dudes show up and put Carcassonne under siege, but we gotta deal with the present and visible threat first.
King Lewin Leonker.
Alright, let's make landfall over here. We'll walk the rest of the way.
King Lewin. On to victory.
Wait, can you not get onto the land? Okay, you can. For some reason, the movement predictor is a little weird around the shore. Okay, so you're part of this army. Oh, we need to get you leveled up and get you access to the fancy spells, including regrowth, which seems awfully good. And of course, eventually, arcane conduit. I was excited. I thought maybe Lewin was going to level up. We need some more levels on Lewin pretty badly. And our second dude, Raymond. Somebody should have lightning strike. Maybe we want to upgrade him. Unfortunately, these don't really have a lot of relevance while marching, but somebody should have lightning strike. And it's not going to be Lewin. Lewin has a lot of other things to spend points on. Alright, so both of our casters are coming along. Everybody's actually used all their movement. That's the worst thing I do is I forget to move people. Alright, so 1866 trade the turn before completion. Let's see exactly how much of a difference it makes. What do I want to build in Corone? And we could just put up an income building. That's probably the right thing to do. Yeah. And the other thing we could do is make a Grail Shrine. And my thinking there is just that we currently only have one, I believe, so if we lose it, we won't be able to recruit damsels anymore. What is this? Oh, Corona has 2 unique buildings. Wow, plus 1,000 income? Okay, we're definitely going to want to build that at level 5. And we want to build this at level 5. So actually, maybe, well, we can tear this down and build something in its place later. It will definitely pay for itself in that much time. And Alberic de Bordeleaux... nothing. He's fine. I'm curious where this army is going. If it marches toward Helmgart, I'm actually going to be kind of annoyed. I would really like it if the Chaos guys, like, behaved in a way that had something to do with Chaos. And, yeah, he's very clearly just attacking the player, even though there's stuff around him to fight. The Chaos dudes should just sort of, like, carve a swath across the country. They should want to fight whatever's nearby, basically. It's a little silly that they're clearly making from my territory and ignoring stuff they could be pillaging on the way.
You seek prophecy.
Oh, the Fey Enchantress is apparently not quite as fast. Alright, so where exactly am I going? Okay. Well, I know at this point that this is water. So we can either try to cross the water, although I'm not sure what the state of the shore is. It might be cliffs all the way. Or we can come through here. Trying to just make the game plot a route. It looks like it wants to go this way. Okay. Where's a road? The game thinks that the fastest way over here is pretty much straight through the north. Fair enough. We keep our armies near each other. We could have the Green Knight try to, like, throw some assaults at nearby armies, but honestly, I don't know that that's necessary. How wounded is this army? It's not too bad. We're going to have to encamp at some point. I'm sure we'll have to use encampment to get through the northern wastes anyway, so they'll heal. They'll heal eventually. Okay, so we finished the upgrade of this trade building, and it seems to have upgraded our trade value by 6 coins per turn. So, extremely not worthwhile. Not a good use of our money. Let's keep upgrading our income structures. Well, it would be better to upgrade... If there's any place that can go from level 2 to level 3 on the actual industry structure, that would be better. Or even this is good. Alright. When this wears off, I'm going to be really sad. It's up for quite a long time, though, actually. Yeah, alright. Ekugak's Gorefester is definitely threatening me. Yeah, he's going to ignore a bunch of Empire stuff and just run straight through the ruins of Helmgart to us. Join your war against the Border Princes? Dude, there is more important stuff happening right now. I think you need to focus up. The Northerners notice us. It looks like they're trying to position around us. We just got to ride through fast. Alright, what's next? I don't know that I actually want to upset the vampires. I don't think this is beneficial to us. Immunity to barren wasteland attrition might apply somewhat in the north. I think the north is probably mostly snow attrition, though. We could take improved agricultural tools, but the value of this is pretty low because we only have one farm. Upkeep minus 5% for infantry units in all regions, though. That's something. The rest of these aren't really fantastic. Improved trade vessels is something, but we'd have to pay quite a bit for it. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for irrigation ditches. The vast majority of our costs are here in the army upkeep. If we can lower that by even a couple percent, that's a pretty big deal. So I'm going to switch the tax rate up here, and I'm going to upgrade this. Leoness is still only at +8. And keep in mind that Venerate the Lady is also keeping control up by reducing corruption. As we change off of it, it's going to... the amount of control we're losing is actually going to increase. But I suppose we just have to do this. So, it's in Castle Artois, so Leoness is affected. Yeah, I'll just try to keep an eye on stuff. We could really use the income. This is going to be affected. And Marienburg's going to be affected. But Marienburg's already on the right tax plan. Yeah, okay. We have 1,000 money left. Is there something productive I can do with 1,000 money? Not really.
Yes. Onward.
Well, this is the road we're following.
I ride.
I am gone.
Serve the lady.
Okay, good. We're in defensive position.
I am the Fae.
I see much.
This guy is separated from the other Chaos armies enough that I think we can probably kill him before they show up to reinforce him, and thus reduce the force with which we will eventually be hit. Oh, he might just be going straight for Marienburg, actually. That's not great. Marienburg does have walls, and has a large garrison, including a unit of Grail Knights. Okay, the Red Horn tribe got obliterated. That's nice for us.
I see you.
So this might be the time where we have to start recruiting on Alberic, though. We're at 3,700 income, so that'll support a couple more troops.
Making my way.
Who calls me hence? Ever onward.
Alright. So Alberic can recruit battle pilgrims pretty cheaply, and they're not bad units. It's pretty expensive for him to actually get foot squares, and foot squares are really slow recruits. Yeah, let's get some battle pilgrims. Let's get as many battle pilgrims as we can get in one turn. It's possible that this guy's just gonna put Marienburg under siege next turn, and we're not actually gonna get any of that.
Honor before glory.
Well, let's hope that I've noticed in time.
Glory awaits.
Kind of surprised we're not taking attrition damage, given how screwed up the land appears.
From my grove I come.
All right. I wonder what the trigger is for the Green Knight leaving. Is it just time? Does he, like, just have a random number of turns that he gets to survive every time he spawns, or... The von Karsteins have attacked the Empire. Man. Well, alright. I don't think there will be a large cost for coming to our allies' aid, and I'd like people to think they can trust me.
Welcome, friends.
At this point, I guess I'm just going to take some military alliances, but I'm not going to do it for free.
Armored in faith.
So what's the... I guess we're just going this way.
Sallying forth.
Alright, we gotta watch for the point where we start to take... Oh, no, wait, actually, don't go that far. What am I thinking? He's got to stay within reinforcement range, just in case an enemy army comes out of the shadows. We gotta watch for the point where we start taking attrition and monitor the health of our troops carefully. Because, again, I don't want to get weak and then get caught off guard. I think we should probably chase this guy pretty aggressively.
Taking my leave.
Fey Enchantress.
If we can catch him out away from his faction mates, that would be pretty good for us. Okay, so we're still at 22-28 income per turn. We can buy some financial building upgrades.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
We can do a little bit more recruiting. I want the city to have a good defense. We probably need archers, actually. We should have some archers. Oops, I right-clicked. Why don't we pull
Will indulge.
a couple units of archers? City defenders, you know? Should be good. And these guys give a magical aura that gives a ton of extra leadership, which is valuable with battle pilgrims who have frenzy and would like to have high leadership. We also should probably have some Knights of the Realm, just because I think we already picked some of the Knights of the Realm skills. Yeah, we picked this at least. Well, here. That'll be Alberic's army for now. Let's see what happens. Alright, the rest of the Chaos armies are drawing pretty close. They can't get to us this turn, but we may have to fall back. He gets to just run over and casually murder Karaberg on his way out. Nobody else is defending against Chaos at all. All of the Empire's armies are still engaged in this stupid vampire war. I guess he's sending somebody home. But it's not even a full stack. Franz, there are more important things happening.
Your behest?
Alright, well, I don't think it makes sense for us to follow them any further. I think what we want to do is probably, like, wait back here where it's easy for us to get to
Her will guides me.
Gorsel, and we're still defending Marienburg as well.
Do you know who I am?
Alright, we're still a lot of turns off of this getting up to level 5. Should Gisuru have wall? Or that's right. It's a level. It's a we're Bretonnians. It has walls. I was about to ask if this settlement needs walls. Okay, so let's have a quick look at our provinces. Bordeleaux is losing. Oh, vampire corruption is getting really high because this is just plus corruption everywhere all the time forever. So we need to kill chaos to end that, basically. We can periodically venerate the lady and bring the numbers back down. But for now, it doesn't seem so bad. Oh, Carcassonne's actually... I'm just going to turn off taxation entirely here. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. We can just venerate. And the other regions that are negative are slightly negative and controllable, at least in theory. Okay.
Strength and wisdom are yours.
Leaving. I am the blood of Shriek.
Alright, Chaos Corruption. Fortunately, we're resistant, so it's not going to be full damage. Yeah, it's not so bad. We'll have to keep an eye on it, though. We're going to want to do some, we're going to want to do some encampment hopping to make sure that we stay up. If Chaos actually manages to wipe out all of Reichland, I think I would take it over. Provided we manage to push them out of it, of course. Yeah, they're spreading out in such a way that they're threatening multiple of my settlements at once. That's not very good. I need to get this quest battle over with. Wow, did Migdal von Galbracht just fall to the elves? Karak Izor, Karak Angazar. Wow.
The lady must weep to see her people brought so low. What do you want from us?
I was kind of hoping that we could maybe non-aggression pact, but I guess I did research a technology that makes that very difficult. So these guys are threatening,
I see much.
and I assume they've carefully put themselves just out of our reach. While these guys threaten Montfort. The good news is, building all these storehouses increases our siege holdout timer. Oh, Baston and Artois both have tap rooms. It's crazy that we're just barely able to hold control, with that being the case. Well,
Guardian.
you're 6 units off of being full. They should probably be horses. Yeah, this is making me a little nervous. I'm gonna have a hard time defending Gorsel if they're also pushing through the mountain pass here at the same time. You know what's really easy? These guys. Let's do this stuff. Actually, let's...
Striking out!
We're taking kind of a lot of damage. It takes 50% of normal campaign movement to enter
It shall
encampment mode. Wow, why is his normal campaign movement like an
Taking my
inch?
leave. I never fail.
Alright, well, we're going to have to do this slowly. Because it's really important that our dudes not die.
I take my leave. Your plan is a good one.
Alright, so we're going to have to stop and encamp every once in a while, every couple of turns probably.
Your heart.
The other option we have is always only moving 50% on our turn and encamping at the end of every turn. But I think I'm willing to take a little hit here and there to ensure that we're moving a little more quickly. So, somebody's got to stop this from happening. Oof. We've got a lot of heroes.
Yes.
Your army is garbage. That's only 7 units in the garrison. I'm actually not sure that her army plus a 7-unit garrison beats this army. We might be in a little bit more trouble than I was hoping. Okay, so if we were going to give up Gorsel... I think I would rather let Gorsel fall than let Chaos actually enter our lands. What's this guy's movement like? Okay, so if I run down here to block Gulator Death Eater's path,
I go hence.
they won't be able to punish me with a double army attack. Nervous. And the Green Knight does not by himself suffer attrition, so he can scout ahead a little bit. We're making it, but it's slow going. I apologize for this episode not being super exciting. I'm mostly just trying to fend off potential threats. Okay, dude is running north to Altdorf. Oh, the Empire took over Castle Tempelhof. That's cool, I guess. Alright, we got some scaling armies heading back. I don't see a lot of the Varg anymore. Fade the Astute's army was assaulted. Tristram has gained plus campaign movement range. That's pretty cool. Oh, what is this? Many hours worth of toil and many coffers worth of coin have been poured into the restoration of the Grail Monastery. Now, returned to its former glory, nobles have rushed to send their children there to learn from Bretonnia's most prestigious academics. So, huge research range bonus, but minus money. I honestly, at this point, probably would not have paid 2,000 money for a research rate bonus. So, let's get our irrigation ditches, I guess.
Valiant lord. Very well.
So if I put you on normal movement, wow. The damage that we're going to take from attrition is, like, really severe.
Very well, I go.
So we're going to do short hops for a little bit until we're actually back at full. And then I'm going to do
I assent to your orders.
full, like, march mode moves after that. Actually, I'm going to leapfrog these guys forward a little bit more. We just can't go as slowly as we would have to go to creep in perfect safety. So now what? We could try to save Altdorf. That might let us catch Gulator's army. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's start in... Well... Do my two armies together beat two of their armies? I'm not actually sure. I don't think they do. What is this guy doing? He is modifying the winds of power. Okay. He is being irrelevant, which I appreciate. So what are we going to do here? The thing is, if I go to Altdorf, and those units all just say, screw it, and run west, I'm not sure that I will be able to catch up with them. It would be really not great for me if the Empire was completely wiped off of the western half of the map. And actually, it'd be pretty bad for them, too. They're about to lose Castle Tempelhof, almost certainly. I think the Empire's actually about to die. I don't know why it didn't send any units to fight Chaos or defend its homeland. I guess that duty falls to us. So I don't really want to move to a position where I'm in movement range of both of these armies. I'm not going to resettle Eilhart. You know what? Let's just fall back.
Forest and glade.
They have an army in the water.
My steps are guided.
Wow, Faithius Dude's army took really a huge amount of damage from that assault units thing that got pulled on her. Alright, let's get some Knights of the Realm. They're a fairly cheap knight option, and they're a little better than normal in this army. Yeah, let's just get all that we can. And are we capped on paladins? We are not. So we should also hire a paladin, and that can round out that army, and the paladin can take that. Take whatever economic skills are... Oh no, that's right. Paladins don't have good economic skills. It's our lords that have good economic skills. I hate this playing keep away thing.
Welcome, friends.
Man. Not for 900. Wissenland is the one that we probably want a military alliance with the least, because they're the ones who are most likely to... Oh, are you kidding me? The Green Knight's bailing? They're the ones who are most likely to get into a fight with some dwarves that we don't want to be a part of. Okay. Altdorf drove them back. The Empire armies are coming back. Okay. That's good. Working together, we might be able to hold this off. Sorry, I want you. Okay, you're actually at full. So that's good. Wow, what the hell? Travel through the Chaos Oasis to invite madness. Okay. Let's move a hair less than 50% and encamp.
Lord and hero.
Well, we have to stay together. So I'll just move him the full normal rate. Yeah, wow. Okay, so actually moving through the Chaos Waste does damage, in addition to the attrition that you take at the end. And here's Sirtha Ek. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm concerned about that. We're going to want to be really careful about our health levels. So, what do I do here? How do I best take advantage of the fact that I wish that this forest didn't go all the way to the water? Can't get an army through there. I also wish I had more loose heroes over here. Maybe we should hire a loose paladin just to use as a weapon. Like, paladins can actually assassinate people sometimes and stuff. Alright, why don't we hire Viliath Michaud?
Paladin, defender of the weak.
And give him a horse. And unfortunately, I believe all of his skills are garbage. But he could be a map action paladin. Like, he could get champion, right? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go for. So... map action paladin skills. I guess I didn't need to give him a horse. I don't think the horse changes your map action or your map movement. Also, I don't know why sometimes you select a paladin and he shouts, "Have a face full!" That's probably not what he's saying. So what I really want to do is try to trap these guys.
We have met before. The lady
But I'm nervous about running an army over here and having them get, you know, pounced by somebody.
You seek me?
You know what? Let's go for it.
I shall go.
We can come back if they make a feint toward Gorsel. Man, we have a lot of lords who are ready to go to work. I am not interested in joining your war against a second vampire faction. Actually, hold up. Oh no, the vampire counts are huge. Screw that noise. Karl Franz is 18th in the strength rankings. I'd be surprised if there's many more than 18 factions left, so that's pretty bad for him. Uh-oh. Altdorf just burned. And they lost their big army. Alright, all we need is for Luen to get where he's going. A military alliance for 12. You're not at war with... Okay, sure. He's not at war with any dwarves or anything right now. Fact is, there's going to be very few players for me to worry about my diplomatic standing with if things keep going this way. Oh, what is this? Why am I losing money? Oh, we lost a lot of trade value when Altdorf was wiped out. That's right, we were trading with the Empire. Shit. How are we gonna fix that? I don't know.
Noble. It shall be.
Okay, well we can move a little bit more now that we're sort of in the open part of the wastes. We're gonna have to encamp every single turn.
Onward. Fine.
Yeah, this is gonna be slow going. Oh, we have so much ground to cover. Alright, we're gonna have to disband some units, I think.
Noble son of Britannia.
That really sucks. That is shitty timing.
The iron hammer weighs heavy in my grip. Speak your words.
Alright, let's be friends here. So we can't have a trade route with them. Despite the fact that our area touches their area, I'm not sure why. Is there anybody I could be trading with that I'm not trading with? Estalia.
You can't
They still
bear
hate us.
arms. Is it war?
Yeah. Yeah, that was 700 money per turn.
For the kind heart of the Lady Ariel.
848. Oh, come on, man. It's killing me. Alright, well, that's pretty bad. So, what do we do about it? How do we not be losing that much money anymore? If we immediately turn up the tax rate everywhere... I mean, the tax rate everywhere is up, though. I guess not everywhere, but everywhere that is really making us a lot of money. Like, it wouldn't help very much to do it here. Or here. Yeah, crap. Well...
My deeds are legend.
Can we... Nope. There's nothing that I can equip on him that's going to improve the amount of money coming out of this province.
My magic is yours.
We're just going to have to not have so many units. Oh, it's a combination of me finishing all these Knights of the Realm and the trade route being lost. Well, the Knights of the Realm are 250 each. I guess if we disband, like, 3 of these and also, like, 1 unit of Battle Pilgrims. Alright, at least we're not hemorrhaging now. Things have got to get better, but this is a start. Well, these armies took a very small amount of damage, at least.
I serve the lady. My lady calls.
We gotta fall back, though. We can't. I don't think that our 2 stacks beat 2 stacks of Chaos. I think we have to fight in an overwhelmingly advantageous position.
Hero of Britannia.
I kind of want this guy to go out and do stuff, but I don't know if I can afford to now. Well, at the very least, he can be getting us intel. Head out here and see what everybody's up to.
Protector of the realm.
Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Every time I'm like, okay, 1 more turn, and then we'll call it. I get involved in some huge battle that I have to fight manually. Yeah, they're threatening Montfort again. Okay, the vampires are having some problems, apparently. Rebels to put down. And that Varg army. What's up with that Varg army that's near us? That's still approaching.
If needs must, I go thither. If the lady wills it.
The lady's chosen.
Yeah, this is brutal, dude.
I approve.
Well,
Your behest.
that's what we gotta do. So... what are the odds that he could get an assassination off? Because that would help. He's actually way more likely to be able to assassinate their lord... or sorry, this is an assault. If I do an assault, though... well, the chances of him getting wounded are higher. Oh no, okay. If I do an assault and get some XP at least, if we can just get the plus 8% assassinate chance skill, that'll certainly help. Alright, let's go for an assassinate though.
I will not fail you. I am no fool.
Failure. Our income is like jumping around all over the place. I'm not sure why.
I have seen your heart.
So yeah, you need to. If I encamp you, will you get even more replenishment? You will. Okay, that's probably worth doing.
I protect Britannia.
And you, I guess, just be in normal mode so you're not tired if we get in a fight. And I think that is where we're going to have to call it for today. So come back next time. Possibly the thrilling conclusion. Honestly, it may take, at this rate, it may take an entire video just for us to be able to walk up that much space. Oh, we have an unspent level. Of course, it's not Lewin. Man, I wish he would level up. You know, missile resistance actually might matter with all of the throwing weapon Marauder Horsemen. Let's go ahead and take that. Okay, now we're actually out. Come back next time. Possibly the thrilling conclusion, almost certainly an awful lot of blood being spilled. And we'll see you then.